First day back in the bus, post-honeymoon.
So we went and revisited the last mistake we made, which was trying to get the very back piece of subfloor down where there's that hatch that goes down into the engine
Are
compartment.
we starting the day with problems?
Well, we left with problems. This piece here has to have a precise hole for this engine access cover. We cut it, but it's just slightly off. I think the best thing to do is going to be to cut separate pieces for the floor back here. One piece for this, one piece for this, and one piece for...
The hatch only had one bolt in it when we took it out, so that's all we have. So we have to go buy some more bolts to actually put it in securely.
I think until we can go get...
No, don't lose it.
I think until we can go get more of these bolts, we won't really know how to cut our hole, because it will just shift around. The cover will shift around. Mela found a piece for the back that was exactly the right size.
Yay! Now that we had our back flooring cut to size, we needed to remove the old bolts that were rusted and broken off in our engine hatch.
And using a combination of blaster penetrating spray,
A tapping thread tool, some brute force, and a drill.
we were able to get 5 of the 6 bolt holes cleared. We were ready to make the final cuts for our subfloor around the engine hatch. Yeah, I wouldn't take it out one. Okay.
And then we started working on the front of the bus. We have to actually build up the floor because the original bus had a ramp and we wanted to level it all out in the front because that'll be our living room.
Had to measure little areas to cut into the bottom of the piece that goes all the way across the bus because there's still some railing in there that we couldn't get to. Those are down in some cracks. We can't get to them. We couldn't cut those out, so we had to leave them in. Cut a little hump through the bottom of that piece of wood.
We built a frame to raise this part of the floor so that it will be level because there was a step down here and there was the ramp before in the bus. So we want this all to be leveled out, so we built a little frame to put our floorboards on top of. We weren't quite sure how to finish the last part of the front floor support. We needed a solid frame for the first step, but with awkward angles and only metal below, we weren't sure how to secure it down. We decided to pull up the vinyl on the last entryway step. We had to pull it up because we wanted to build onto it. We couldn't build on top of it, so we had to pull it up.
thought it'd just be a vinyl wrap we could easily take off and re-glue down. Wonder how far back it goes, because I don't want to mess with the transmission box and all that stuff. I'm not qualified for that.
But once we did, we were like, what have we done now?
The vinyl is glued onto a metal, some kind of a maybe aluminum piece that's glued onto wood. As soon as we pulled it up, it's pulling the wood up and breaking the wood and splintering.
Yeah. Can't take the wood out because it continues under the driver's seat, and we're not gonna deal with that. Driver's seat floor is staying as is. The wood, the way it is ruined now. It's no good. It's not a good surface, so we're gonna have to put some more plywood on top of the damaged wood to give it a good flat surface.
You probably won't even be able to tell by the time we're done because we want to put our own vinyl covering there anyway.
So we had to take this part out to get the flooring out here, and I just vacuumed up, like there was a fake nail, like somebody's fake fingernail behind there that I just vacuumed up. But how the hell did that get back there?
My dad brought us some metal joists which help us fasten our new wood floor beams in place.
They secured the beams down into the metal frame of the bus really well. Like, it's solid, we can stomp on it, and it feels pretty good.
Yeah,
It's in there, it's not moving, it's not going anywhere.
And now we had a plan. We just needed to cut down several pieces of wood for bracing for our new floor beams. We took on probably the most challenging part of our floor extension. This custom piece at a weird angle. I don't even know how to describe it. I'll just show it in the video. Oh, we've had to make a pretty sophisticated cut here. You okay? We'll fall down the stairs. We wanted to get a flush, nice, strong beginning of the first step into the doorway. It's got a lot of cuts, and let's hope that it fits. Let's see. Look at that.
Excellent. Back to working on the step. Never ending. There's so many pots, so many pieces of wood going together to build this floor up.
Custom flooring.
Mm-hmm. Walking down the hallway. Yep, feels good. Good job, baby.
The foundation now is so solid.
Yeah, you can stand on it, feels good. Oh, you know what we should do right now? We got some deliveries that we need to open up, packages that arrived.
And share with you some of the things we've ordered and some of the gifts we've gotten for the bus.
Yeah. One of the things we just got today that we wanted to show you is the Berkey Filter. We knew we wanted it on the bus. We decided to get it now because we're actually finding that we need something better to filter our drinking water here. We have well water on this property, and it's super hard and super limey, and we were using a little Brita filter and it was just not coping. It would last a month and then it would get clogged up with lime and sand. So the filter wasn't even finished yet, but it was just getting so clogged up. Should we open it?
Using the Berkey on the bus will ensure our drinking water is safe. When traveling and our water is coming from questionable sources, we'll know the Berkey's removed heavy metals, pesticides, and viruses. We decided to get the 2 1/4 gallon system, which should be enough water for us for about 2 days. We drink so much water. We wanted to get something that was big, and it's stainless steel, which means very little of this will end up in a landfill. It also came with some fun stainless steel cups, which we'll be able to reuse for the rest of our life.
And the Berkey filters are supposed to last a really long time. I can't remember what it was.
6,000 gallons. And then there's also additional filters you can get to add on to specifically remove arsenic and other chemicals.
We'll put this together all the way tonight and let you know how that water tastes tomorrow.
You also might remember our long story about trying to buy a dishwasher for the bus, because we've got our dishwasher.
This is the 4th dishwasher we have ordered. Although the package was busting open, we were thrilled it arrived, as the previous companies we ordered from didn't even have the product in stock.
Well, as you'll be able to tell from this photo here, this does not look like what we ordered. So I think we've got still more problems with trying to get the dishwasher we wanted.
They've sold it to us without the front stainless steel door. This damn dishwasher is being like... I've never had such a purchase be such a problem before.
Finally, with a solid frame down, we were ready to finish the subfloor. I'm wondering if we should do my blood pressure every day while we're building the bus to see if that's one of the reasons that my blood pressure's gone up. Look at this fantastic custom extended floor job here. As you can see, we've got a custom notch down right there. The real big a deal is the custom extension across the front that goes back this way and has that other notch there.
We're not very good at this. It's worrying. But maybe that's just the process. You know what? We have to do it and measure and cut and then go, damn it, and then measure and cut. And then we get it right. Like, it's doing pretty good now, right? We got it. It just takes forever because we
make a lot of mistakes. Sometimes I think my brain is broken.
And then I went inside to feed the cats and I came outside and said, what's going on? He made a mess.
Just the first part of the build has been an education in that I think we need to go ahead and reach out for help for each stage of the way. Hopefully finding one either expert or somebody who knows what the hell they're doing. In each particular case, we have friends that have done plumbing, we have family that does electrical. Yeah, every stage of the way, I think we're gonna have to just ask for help.
So I think we gotta celebrate all the little wins. When the floors are down, we're gonna open some champagne.
Yes, and we might just order a case of champagne, one for when the
walls are built,
and one for when the electrical's done, and one for when the plumbing's done.
Yes.
And this is quite an undertaking for us. Noah is doing amazing, despite doing no carpentry or bus demolition in the past.
Okay. All right, should we go get warm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Done? Oh, your lips are cold.
Your lips are so warm. Moving from the subfloor to the top of the bus, our next step was to paint and seal the roof. But we'll share that with you next time. We want to give a shout out to Officially Tilo for supporting us on Patreon and helping us make these videos.